Hey, it's me, Duncan, and welcome back to another JDA tutorial. In this JDA tutorial, we're going to work on a clear chat or prune command. This tutorial was requested by the user whose name I cannot pronounce, and they asked for a lot of tutorials, and one of them is a clear command. So that's what we're going to do today. To start off in our moderation package, we're going to make a new Java class, and I'm going to call this prune command, because that's how I drafted it apparently. We're going to implement iCommand, and of course we're going to import the methods that we need. Actually, I called it purge command. The invoke will be purge, and the help, I will copy this from off screen. And we're gonna set it to clears the chat with a specified amount of messages. The usage is the prefix, the invoke, and then the amount. So in our handle method, we're going to define a few variables, which are two members and a text channel. We're going to get the events channel, the member that ran the command, and our self member. First off, we're going to check if the member that ran the command has the permission manage messages. And if they don't, we're gonna send a message to the channel. You need the manage messages permission to use this command. Next up, we're going to do the exact same check for the self member, because you need to manage message permission to clear other people's messages. Next up, we're going to check if the arguments are empty. And if they are empty, we're going to say that they need to supply at least an argument. Right under there, we are going to define two variables, the amount and the argument they called. We're going to make a try catch block. And we're going to catch a number format exception ignored, so IntelliJ doesn't complain about us not using it. And in here we're going to say what the correct format is. In our try catch, we're going to assign the amount to integer.parseInt the argument. And after the try catch, we're going to do a amount check, because the amount can't be less than 2 or greater than 100. Next up, we're going to get the channel and the iteratable history. From the iteratable history, we're going to take in async the amount, and we're going to then apply async, and this returns a list of messages, and in the end we need to return a number, and let's return 0 for now. So in here we need to filter our messages so that they aren't over 2 weeks, because you can't mass delete messages that are over 2 weeks. So what we're going to do, we're going to say list message good messages. What we're going to do is we're gonna say messages.stream. We're gonna filter, and how we're gonna filter this, we're also gonna collect it to list. So we have our message here. I'll do the formatting later. And we're gonna say not m.creation time is after, and we're gonna say offset datetime.now.plus to chronounit.weeks. So any messages that are after 2 weeks will get kicked out of the list. Now that we have filtered the message, we can say channel.purge messages, and we're gonna say good messages, and we're going to return good messages.size. Under here we're going to say when complete async, and this gives us two parameters, a count and a throwable. And for some reason we need to return an integer as here as well. No, we don't. Okay, I was being dumb. And in here we're going to say channel.sendMessageFormat deleted so double messages, and we're gonna say count. I'm gonna queue it. And we're gonna say message.delete.queue after 10 time unit.seconds. So real quick, what we just typed. When this block is complete, we get the count in this parameter because we return it here. So what we can do with that, we can say channel.sendMessageFormat, and we're gonna delete, and we're gonna send deleted count messages. Because the queue accepts a success consumer, we can say message.delete, and we're gonna queue this after 10 seconds. So after 10 seconds, the message will auto-delete. And the final step is .exceptionally. We're going to scoop up our trouble, and this has to return a number for some reason. Don't ask me why. We're going to get a string which are cause. It's not how you spell cause. Our cause, and if throwable.getCause is not equal to null, we're going to say cause is equal to caused by, and we're going to say throwable.cause.message. Finally, we're going to say channel. We're going to send the message format. Of course, queue it. And we're just going to say error and do message parameters, which is throwable.getMessage and the cause string. So now that we have created this purge command, the only thing that's left to do is open up our command manager and add the command. Right now I will start the bot and I'll see you back in Discord. So within our recording Discord, we have this. We have like a lot of hosts in the channel. And as you can see, some messages are from a few weeks ago, well, they're longer ago when you're watching this video. So that means we should get nice results. So what we can do right now is j!purge, for example, 5 messages. So that means that 1, 2, 3, these 4 messages should be gone, which includes my own message. So we're gonna delete it. And as you can see, they are now gone. And after 10 seconds, the bot deletes its own message. So let's try it again. We got Connor, 2D, myself, and Tednet. So let's try j!purge 5 again. So we should end up with 2D. And as you can see, we end up with 2D. But because these are way after 2 weeks, we can say j!purge, and it should only delete, I think, 4 messages it should take. So if you take 20, oh god, it actually was able to delete all of those because they weren't after 2 weeks. Okay, let's try it again. j!purge 100. Let's just go all the way up to 100 and see how much it's actually able to purge. Wow. So thank you guys for watching me completely annihilate a text channel. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I see you next time in another video on MenuDocs. Bye!
Yeah, that body's a blessing, girl. ain't trying to pressure her. She messed with the temperature. Hard wrote the song, but I am the messenger. Through the metropolis, there is no stopping this. Flowers and kisses, yeah. I heard you like chocolate. Light up the candle.